When it comes to legendary car collections, there's one name that never fails to dominate the conversation: Jay Leno. From making millions laugh on The Tonight Show to becoming one of the world's most respected car enthusiasts, Jay Leno has turned his lifelong passion for automobiles into something truly extraordinary. Hidden inside a vast hangar in Burbank, California lies what many call the holy grail of car collections. Over 180 cars, each with its own history, story, and soul. But what truly makes Leno's garage remarkable isn't just its size or value, it's the personality of each vehicle and the emotion tied to it. Today, we're diving into 12 of the most valuable cars in Jay Leno's collection. Machines that represent history, innovation, and the unstoppable spirit of a man who simply loves to drive. 1928. Bugatti. Type 37A, among all of Leno's treasures. Few embody racing heritage quite like the 1928 Bugatti Type 37A. Introduced in 1925, this lightweight racer was designed to dominate the European Grand Prix circuits. With its 1.5-liter supercharged engine pushing speeds up to 122 miles per hour, it was nothing short of revolutionary for its time. But here's where the story gets special. This particular car once belonged to Pierre Véron, the legendary Bugatti factory driver who would later inspire the name of the modern Bugatti Veyron. That alone cements this car's place in automotive royalty. Only 76 Type 37As were ever produced. 1953. Cunningham C3, one of the most uniquely American cars in Jay's collection, is the 1953 Cunningham C3. Created by racing legend Briggs Cunningham, this vehicle was designed to compete on the global stage while meeting homologation rules for road use. Only 30 of these masterpieces were ever built, combining raw American muscle with Italian craftsmanship. Beneath its sleek exterior lies a 5.4-liter Chrysler Hemi V8, powered by 4 Zenith carburetors, a combination that delivers both power and presence. Its Italian-built Vignale chassis adds elegance that most American cars of the era simply didn't have. Jay's fully restored example represents the perfect marriage of brute force and beauty, valued at over $1.2 million today. 1932. Packard Twin 6. This is where Jay's story as a collector truly begins. The 1932 Packard Twin 6 wasn't just another luxury car, it was the first classic Jay ever purchased. Packard was one of the early American automakers that truly understood luxury. And the Twin 6, named for its powerful V12 engine, offered both smooth performance and unmatched refinement. Jay bought this Packard in the 1980s, and even after all these years, he still takes it for regular drives. Its quiet, effortless ride and timeless craftsmanship perfectly represent the golden age of American luxury motoring. Convertible versions of the Twin 6 have sold for around $1.2 million, and Leno's hardtop, immaculately maintained, could easily fetch a similar price today. But for Jay, it's not a trophy car. It's a reminder of where his journey began. 1913 Mercer Type 35J raceabout step back to the early 1900s, the dawn of the automobile age, when cars weren't just for transport, they were for speed. The 1913 Mercer Type 35J raceabout was a symbol of that fiery era. Built for racers, not commuters, Mercer's creations were known for winning races rather than turning heads. In 1911 alone, Mercer cars won 47 races, a staggering achievement that solidified their place in history. Jay's Mercer is one of the best preserved examples of its kind, even featured on Jay Leno's garage. But the company's history took a tragic turn when one of its key owners perished aboard the Titanic, abruptly halting Mercer's momentum. Capable of reaching 100 miles per hour, it was a monster for its time. Original examples have sold for over $2 million, with restored versions still bringing in close to $1 million. Leno's Mercer stands proudly among the elite survivors of an age defined by brass, bravery, and speed. 2005 Porsche Carrera GT now. Let's fast forward a century to one of Jay's most thrilling modern machines, the 2005 Porsche Carrera GT. Often hailed as the last great analog supercar, this beast defines purity in motion. Under its hood lies a 5.7-liter V10 engine originally developed for Formula One racing. There's no traction control, no turbochargers, just a manual gearbox and raw, mechanical perfection. Jay bought his Carrera GT brand new for about $450,000. Today, similar models with low mileage sell for up to $2 million. Despite driving his regularly, Jay's car remains in excellent condition, a testament to his meticulous care and respect for engineering. To him, this car represents an era that's fading fast. A time when driving still required skill, precision, and courage. Each gear shift feels like a symphony of control, the car responding to his touch with perfect precision. For Jay, it's not just a drive, it's a dance between man and machine. 1931 Duesenberg Model J Town Car No collection of American classics would be complete without a Duesenberg. And Jay owns one of the best, the 1931 Model J Town Car. In the roaring 20s and early 30s, Duesenberg was synonymous with luxury and status. These cars were owned by movie stars, royalty, and business magnates. With a massive 7.0-liter straight-8 engine, they were powerful, elegant, and outrageously expensive. Jay's town car was designed for chauffeur-driven luxury, with a separate passenger compartment, much like a modern limousine. Each Model J was custom-built, making every one of them unique. At auction, values for Model Js range between $500,000 and $3 million, and Jay's meticulously preserved example likely sits at the top end of that scale. It's a rolling work of art from America's most glamorous automotive era. To sit inside is to travel back to a time when craftsmanship wasn't rushed, and every detail was touched by human hands. 1932. Duesenberg SJ Murphy convertible. Jay's love for Duesenbergs doesn't stop there. His 1932 Duesenberg SJ Murphy convertible is one of the crown jewels of his collection. Produced during the Great Depression, when few could afford luxury, Duesenberg's exclusivity made them even more desirable. The SJ variant took things a step further, featuring a supercharged inline-8 engine pushing 265 horsepower, a staggering number for its time. Coach-built by Walter J. Murphy, this car embodies the peak of American design and performance. Similar examples have sold for around $2 million, but Jay's pristine restoration easily stands among the finest. It's more than a car. It's a statement of defiance against economic despair, a reminder that innovation doesn't stop when times get tough. The chrome gleams like hope itself, and every time Leno takes it for a spin, the SJ whispers the defiant words of its era, "We will rise again." 1967, Lamborghini Miura. Now, we enter the world of pure beauty and Italian passion. The 1967 Lamborghini Miura changed everything. It was the first mid-engine supercar built for the public, setting the stage for every exotic car that followed. Designed by Marcello Gandini for Bertone, its sweeping curves and aggressive stance turned it into an instant icon. But Leno's Miura has a fascinating twist. It was once owned by Dean Martin, the legendary Rat Pack singer. After Dean's son misused the car and blew the engine, the Miura sat neglected until Leno brought it back to life. He rebuilt the engine but left the body untouched, preserving its originality. Today, Miuras sell for about $2.5 million, but the Dean Martin connection could push Jay's car even higher. It's not just a Lamborghini, it's Hollywood history on four wheels. 1931. Bugatti. Type 51. Jay's fascination with Bugatti runs deep, and his 1931 Type 51 is one of his most prized French machines. Designed for endurance and power, it carried the spirit of pre-war Grand Prix racing. Powered by a supercharged 8-cylinder engine, the Type 51 produced about 180 horsepower, less than the earlier Type 35B, but more durable for long races. Jay's restored version shines with historic authenticity and performance perfection. Original unrestored examples have fetched millions at auction, and while Jay's is restored, its flawless condition and provenance make it worth around $3 million. It's a machine that bridges art, engineering, and racing soul, the essence of Bugatti itself. When Jay sits behind the wheel, you can almost hear the echoes of Monaco, feel the ghosts of racers past, and understand why some machines are more than metal, they're memory. 10. 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Gullwing. Few cars are as instantly recognizable as the Mercedes 300 SL. With its iconic gullwing doors and aerodynamic design, it was a masterpiece of post-war engineering. Jay's 300 SL has a story worthy of a movie. Discovered abandoned in the desert, the car was weathered and beaten by time. Rather than restoring it to perfection, Jay chose to keep the exterior original, cracked paint, worn metal, and all, while rebuilding the mechanics underneath. The result? A car that runs like new but carries the scars of its past with pride. Pristine examples have sold for $7 to $9 million, but Leno's unrestored look gives it a raw authenticity that collectors crave. It's living proof that true beauty doesn't always need polish. Every dent and scratch tells a story of survival, and in Jay's hands, it found a new life, a testament to resilience on four wheels. Bow. 1994. McLaren F1. If there's one car that defines Jay Leno's legacy as a modern collector, it's the McLaren F1 built in the mid-90s. The F1 is often hailed as the greatest supercar ever made. Designed by Gordon Murray, it features a BMW-built V12 engine producing over 600 horsepower, yet weighs less than a Mazda Miata. Jay has owned his F1 since new and, unlike many collectors, actually drives it. Despite its mileage, it remains in near-perfect condition. In recent years, low-mileage examples have sold for over $20 million, solidifying its place among the most valuable cars in the world. The McLaren F1 isn't just fast, it's a work of genius, one that perfectly captures Jay's philosophy. Cars are meant to be driven. The way its engine sings at high revs, the way it grips the road, it's not transportation, it's transcendence. 1934. Duesenberg Walker Coupe, and finally, we arrive at Jay Leno's most expensive masterpiece, the 1934 Duesenberg Walker Coupe. This one-of-a-kind creation represents the height of Depression-era automotive design. Originally commissioned by Josiah Lilly of Eli Lilly Pharmaceuticals, it was the only aerodynamically styled Duesenberg ever built. With its V-shaped windshield, flowing roofline, and integrated headlights, it looked decades ahead of its time. Jay rescued the car from a state of decay, restoring it to its original glory. Because there's nothing else like it. Estimates place its value between $20 and $30 million. It's more than a car. It's a rolling sculpture, a symbol of elegance, power, and timeless innovation. As it glides silently through the streets, it doesn't just turn heads, it commands reverence. A living monument to the beauty of engineering and the passion of one man who refused to let history rust away. From the brass-era racers to cutting-edge hypercars, Jay Leno's garage is more than just a collection. It's a living museum. Every car tells a story of ambition, craftsmanship, and passion. Jay often says, "You don't own these cars. You just take care of them for the next generation." And maybe that's what makes his collection so special. Because while the engines may rest and the chrome may fade, the stories behind these machines will keep roaring for generations to come. So, which of Jay's legendary cars stole your heart? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another journey into the world of incredible machines.